Hi, I'm Kellee B. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Running on Empty, where my tank is always half full, or as you may have guessed, running on fumes. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. Everyone is family here. Please subscribe, like, and share. For years, I have heard people discuss the dumbing down of society. This made me curious, so I decided to research the topic. I know that I certainly don't want to be dumbed down, so I wanted to find out how I could prevent this from happening. I wanted to find a way to help my brain do push-ups to survive, and I wanted to share it with all of you. Please consider this quote for a moment from George Orwell. If people cannot write well, they cannot think well. And if they can't think well, others will do their thinking for them. Do you really want others to think for you? I know I don't. Research indicates that people have been attacked in many ways over the years to dumb down our society. It is not a new concept by any means. This process has been very carefully planned and executed. The first place that this process begins is in the public schools. As a teacher, this information really saddens me. The agenda was designed to condition students by brainwashing them to be mindless robots that does what they are told. As a teacher, this information really bothers me. I have always tried to teach my own kids how to think and not what to think. There is a distinct difference. Americans are also drowning in debt. This traps them in the matrix. It is difficult to be an activist when you are working several jobs just to keep a roof over your head and food on the table. Another alarming fact is about 21% of the American public cannot read above the 5th grade. Most newspapers are geared toward a 6th grade reading level. The adoption of Common Core standards has taken control away from the local schools, teachers, and parents on what to teach to their children. Even the nation's textbooks have been changed to Common Core. Mass media is also another technique used to dumb down the mass. Television keeps people busy with movies, music, internet, and video games. They all dull the senses, which is a weapon of mass distraction. Flicker rates of television, video computers, and cinema are programmed to contain hidden properties that physically resonate and alter human brain wave state to induce hypnotic, mesmerizing, trance-like state of mind. They shape morals, values, and ethical messages. All drugs, whether legal or illegal, dumb down people's minds and impair their brain functioning. They smother symptoms that are mental, emotional, or physical. Even caffeine and sugar are addictive and also impair and endanger the minds and health when it is excessively consumed. Alcohol consumption does far more damage than all the illegal substances combined. There are high rates of addiction globally that both dumb down and destroy their health and lives. Americans are consuming chemically processed foods, chemical and hormone-injected meat products, GMOs, pesticide-ridden foods that are virtually the entire American consumes on a daily basis. The masses are poisoning themselves to death with built-up toxins in their bodies. Toxic foods causes cancer and other life-threatening diseases. The fact is that the elite want all of us to be dumbed down and easy to control. Increased environmental toxicity is contributing to the average IQ dropping and doubling incidences of developmental disorders. There is a steep rise in disorders such as autism and dyslexia in children. The ruling class wants to dumb the population down and depopulate. It has been observed that the ability to critically think has lessened. People are more easily manipulated, more intolerant of others, and blindly accept authorities and general consensus of the masses. The dumbing down of America is a very complex and has went on for a very long time. The question is, what can we do to survive this and thrive? Here are some ideas that I have considered. Remember that you are responsible for your own learning and your children's learning. Do brain push-ups to challenge your brain and your children. For years, I have had students tell me that their brain hurts when they are trying to learn a new skill or subject. I tell them it hurts because their brain is doing a push-up and they are not used to it, but they will get stronger if they push through and keep trying. Remember that you are your child's first teacher. Challenge them to learn. Help them learn vocabulary and basic skills. Help them learn about history and other subjects. Don't expect all the learning to happen at school. Memorizing facts is also healthy for the brain. It helps you think critically. The use of technology is diminishing our ability to memorize things because we feel that it is not necessary. Think about how hard it is to complete a higher level math problem without the ability to multiply, divide, add, or subtract. Scientists have discovered that the more knowledge a person has about a topic, the better they can think about it critically and analytically. Understanding how the long-term memory works and short-term memory works helps you visualize why memorizing is important. Short-term memory doesn't hold as much information, but long-term is unlimited. The more information memorized, that can be freeing up room for analyzing other things. Kids object to memorizing because it is boring. I tell them not everything in life is exciting. There are tasks that we must complete. Learning helps the brain form connections between the neurons in the brain. The more the thing is practiced or repeated, the stronger the connection becomes. There are many techniques that can be used to memorize things, and some of them are actually fun. Try to schedule disconnecting from technology on a regular basis. This can be difficult. Have hobbies that make you happy. Get plenty of exercise and sleep. Another thing is to eat as healthy as possible. The best possible world would be if we all could go back to growing our own food. Eat organic if possible. At least stay away from the processed foods if you can. Become active in your local government. Don't allow things like 5G into your community, or make sure you're asking questions about why there's chemical rain coming from the plane farts. Finally, don't stop reading and learning. Learn new things because you want to learn. Don't allow knowledge to be taken away. Challenge yourself. You are never too old to learn. Thank you for watching my video. Much love to all of you. I hope to see all of you curled up with a good book. Please subscribe, like, and share.